seems like a lot of work to be a pilot. And I am not interested in doing that work. I don't ever remember traveling on a train, but I probably have. I would rather travel cross-country by train than plane. Recently I watched Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with John Candy and Steve Martin. Wow, do they have a tough time getting home. John Candy is one of my favorite comedy actors from the 1980s and 1990s. I remember my parents telling me that he died the day he died. I feel so old. That was about 26 years ago. I remember going to a theater to watch The Great Outdoors. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is my favorite movie with John Candy. Uncle Buck wasn't bad, maybe I could start a spaceship company. Or set a spaceship dealership or a used spaceship dealership. A used spaceship salesman. We have a great spaceship over here. It's a Jeep deal, and only has 2 billion miles on it. Can I have my spaceship mechanic look it over? I don't want to buy a lemon. The last spaceship I bought was a money pit. Now spaceship mechanic, that is what I want to be. Forget car mechanic. I want to work on something that can get me to Pluto and back and not break down. There may be roadside assistance for broken down spaceships. Maybe I could drive a spaceship tow truck. No tow spaceship. I have always thought it would be cool to be a tow truck driver. Being able to help people where they are in need. Either help them on the side of the road, or tow them to a shop to get their car fixed. I wonder if there is roadside service to get your bicycle fixed. Who do you can when your bicycle breaks down, and you are in the middle of nowhere and you don't have the tools to fix the bicycle? Recently I read Auto Repair for Dummies. Years ago I would have been so excited to learn about cars. Now I think that working on cars would take too much of my time. Time I could be using to do other things. I do like to know how cars work. I am not sure I want to work on them anymore. When I was younger I wanted to be a mechanic. I thought that would be a cool profession. I am not sure so anymore. Now I might be more interested in being a bicycle mechanic. Bicycles are quiet. They don't require gas. They are cheaper, they don't seem to be as hard to work on. Thing that makes me think of bicycles. I hope I remember this right. I remember riding around on probably my first bicycle on my grandparents' deck. That might be my earliest memory. At least I think I remember riding on my first bicycle on my grandparents' deck. That bicycle was blue with a black banana seat. And I can't believe later I took that bicycle apart. What was it with me taking things apart and not putting them together again? How dare I? Another bike I had when I was younger was bigger. I think it was also blue, and it had a pad on the front handlebars. I think the reason I stopped using that bicycle was because the left pedal broke off. Anyway, it was something wrong with the left pedal. And the last bicycle I had I got when I was a teenager. I think it was black. I rode it a lot. The back wheel got bent. So the back wheel was wobbly. And the handlebar cracked when I was riding it. On another bicycle I was riding up a hill, and the left pedal broke off, and I hit my right knee hard against the handlebars. Now that hurt. Or was it my left knee? I was always falling off my bicycle. I never wore a helmet. Now if I rode a bicycle I would wear a helmet. I hope I would anyway. I wonder how many hours I spent riding a bike after school. I wish after I had finished riding my bike for the day that I had went right to driving my radio control cars. I had some great times riding my bicycle. I was out in the sun having fun. I must have put a lot of miles on my bicycles, they must have kept me in neat shape. I could have made an oval bicycle track. Drove my bicycle on it, then drove my hawk, or hornet on it. I just realized that both the radio control cars I had names that began with H. I never noticed that before. I have probably had 4 bicycles in my life. No, wait, 3. At least 3 that I remember. So I did not spend my youth listening to sports talk radio. I have not ridden a bike in about 4 years. And I have not shot a basketball at a basketball hoop in years. Those 2 things must have kept me in great shape. Oh, yes. I had a mini basketball hoop in my room. That sounds fun. I want one. A mini basketball hoop. Though the mini basketball was not dribbable. At least I could shoot hoops. It's so fun to shoot hoops. It's more fun than playing in a basketball game. I don't care if I win or if I lose. Though I was so best that my favorite basketball team won. That's weird to me. So when I was younger I got a lot of exercise. I always watched TV before school. And that never made me feel that good. But I never thought about going outside and shooting hoops. Or riding my bike. Or driving my radio control car. It seems like every day I did the same thing before school, and I never thought of doing anything different. Wow, I just thought about that now. One day before school I could have rode my book, the next day I could have shot hoops, the next day drive my radio control car, on Thursday I could have hot hoops again, and for Friday, the end of the week, I could have drove my radio control car. I am sure doing those things would have made me feel better before school than watching television. I can't go back and do anything about that now. I had to shake up my routine. I never liked that routine anyway. I listened to the radio a lot. And it never made me feel better. But I kept doing it. I could have been outside. Or gotten my homework done. What was I thinking? I must not have been thinking. I did the same things over and over again even though I did not like doing them. Oh, well. I know to think about things now. If I don't like something I can do other things. I don't have to stick to the same boring routine. Or I could have worked on scale models before school. Oh well. I can't believe I did the same thing every day, poor me. I did not see that I could have changed what I was doing. It's not the end of the world. I wonder if I played video games before school. I could have played video games before school, instead of watching television. It took me 20 minutes and 19 seconds to solve today's ksudoku puzzle. I hope that you enjoyed the show. I hope to see you here again for the next episode, same place, different time. I hope you are happy wherever you are. I hope you are having a great day. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I am repeating myself again. I hope you are happy wherever you are. I hope you are having fun wherever you are. I hope you have a great night. Good night.